Hi class, and welcome to week 6 of HSA 6152. In this video, I'll briefly be going over the information and materials provided to you in this module. So let's get started. So we are currently on the first content page. First, we have the learning objectives for this week listed. And then below that are the assignments that are due. So you are responsible for reading chapter 6, titled Individual Issues in Healthcare Policy and Law. And the video lecture is found right beneath the assigned reading. And then the assignment for this week is the health policy paper, which I'm really excited to read. So you've already submitted your health policy paper outline. You are supposed to be following the key elements of a health policy analysis found in chapter 14 of our required textbook. And what I want to do really quick is just go over the example of a health policy paper that I provided to you in the assigned course projects content page found in the student resource module for this course. All right, so let me really quick jump over there. There we are. And here is the format for the title page. You need to have a table of contents, and it really helps me maneuver through your course. And I'm just going to scroll a little further down. As I emphasized in your outline, I expect in-text citations throughout your paper. First of all, you need to give credit where credit is due, and it also allows your reader to know where the research you are presenting was retrieved from. All right. And of course, you can't get, You can't be accused of plagiarism because you are citing the information you're presenting, which is always very important. All right, so here we are in the introduction. Now, I know usually we have a thesis statement, and definitely include your thesis statement, but I need you to clearly state your problem. So I expect a clearly stated problem statement, which you should have included in your outline. I'm just going to scroll a little further down, make sure, as I said, to cover the key elements and really take the time to elaborate on the ideas that you've presented in your paper. As I scroll further down, I don't want to get you dizzy. Make sure to do the policy analysis and make sure to include an actual recommendation, okay? So the whole idea for the health policy analysis is not only to evaluate your health policy topic through the use of this analysis and provide options to solving this problem statement, but it's also taking it a step further to actually recommend one of those options. I just really wanted to touch on the reference list. You need to have at least 5 sources. And please take the time to follow an APA format. I usually suggest for my students to check out the Purdue Online Writing Lab. They have a great website where they go through the main characteristics of APA. I expect you to follow with your references and your in-text citation throughout your paper. So let me jump back to our module 6. And I'm going to scroll a little further down. I already went over the assigned readings. You have your video lecture. And last but not least is your to-do list. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hide myself and jump to the following content page for this week's module. All right. So here we are. Here is the PowerPoint presentation for this week's assigned reading. And then the information from the chapter, I just briefly went over the EMTALA requirements. And then following this content page are the videos that coincide with the assigned readings for this week, which I just remembered. I do not have any assigned videos for this week. So I literally just jumped to the link for your health policy paper. So as you can see, this is where you'll be submitting your health policy paper. Remember, if you have any questions at all, never hesitate to let me know. Reach out to me, as I've always said, course message, email, text, whatever you prefer. I look forward to reading your papers. Best of luck, everyone, and take care.